The Apple iPhone 12. If you haven't heard about it by now, you probably own a Samsung. But tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Apple's going to unveil the new iPhone 12. And with that comes a lot of speculation about the price of the stock, the direction of the company, so on and so forth. This isn't going to be a video on the different tech reviews or Apple versus Samsung, anything like that. We're going to take a look at the Apple iPhone 12 release and how it could affect the company and the path that it's going to take in the future, especially the stock price. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up everybody, I'm Clay here with VectorVest, and today we're talking all about the Apple iPhone 12 and what it could potentially do for Apple. So everybody, if you haven't heard of a SuperCycle, you might be thinking, what's all this fuss about the iPhone 12? Yes, it's going to be a cool phone, but why is everybody talking about it? Why is it so big? So a SuperCycle happens when the majority or a super amount of people go out and upgrade from their old iPhone to the new one. And this happened back in 2014 when over 231 million iPhones were sold because of people upgrading to the new product and people maybe switching over from Samsung to Apple to buy that new device because it set itself apart in such a way that so many people thought it worthy of an upgrade. So many people wanted to get their hands on that device. And this is what analysts are expecting to happen with this new iPhone 12 release. So why are they thinking this? Two major changes that are going to be taking place in the new Apple iPhone 12 that could cause such a SuperCycle. They are a case redesign. Okay, yes, it's going to look slightly different. Obviously, it still looks like a phone. And like I said, I'm not super tech savvy or anything like that, so I don't know all of the specs on what the case redesign is all about or what it looks like, but it's going to look and feel a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more of a premium thing. I read a lot of stuff where they're comparing the edges to like iPad edges and stuff like that. So there's going to be a definite case redesign that could cause some people to want to upgrade. But one of the major players, one of the major factors in this new iPhone is the capability for 5G. iPhone, yes, iPhone is finally going to be able to have 5G capabilities. Now, what does this mean? This means that your phone is going to be faster. It's going to be 5G capable. But with that being said, if you are familiar with 5G and the technology, it's still in its primitive years. 5G is still very basic. It's not rolled out across the nation. But if you're looking for the premium 5G, the high speed, high quality 5G, that is only available in certain areas. What's available in all of the United States right now is what they call basic 5G, and it's just a little bit faster than the current LTE networks. So if you're looking for a huge upgrade currently on speeds and 5G, you're not going to see that unless you live in one of those areas that has the premium 5G available. But this 5G capability definitely sets the iPhone apart from all of its predecessors. It's going to have that capability, which just sets it a league ahead. It brings it up on par with some of the latest Samsung phones, and perhaps even better than some of the Samsung phones. But if that's what you're looking for, if 5G is important for you, you might want to think about upgrading. So an analyst from Morgan Stanley expects this to be the biggest Apple event in recent years. They expect that sales could increase on the iPhone by 22% year over year. So the iPhone sales that we're going to be looking at in 2021 could be 22% greater than they were in 2020 due to everybody upgrading and everyone wanting to get their hands on this new iPhone. This SuperCycle that could take place. Now, what could it do to the stock price? Of course, if we do see a SuperCycle, if we see increased demand for the iPhone, the stock price will go up. And I want to touch on that too, because I was looking at the stock price today, and as of Friday's close, it closed around $116 per share. And right before I started this video, we were trading at about $123 per share. For those of you that don't want to do the math really quick, that's around a 6% increase the day leading up to the release or the unveiling of the new iPhone 12. Now, if the unveiling can have the stock price and can affect the stock price with a 6% rise, imagine what the actual iPhone and what the actual sales data will do to the price of the stock. Now, back in March, after the coronavirus hit and all of the stocks were trading lower and lower, Apple bottomed around $53 per share, and it's been going up ever since. Like I said, now it's trading at around $123 per share. That's almost a 3x increase on the share price just a few months ago. I mean, think about that. This company has persevered. This company has made it through the pandemic. They've continued to drive forward. They've continued to innovate. And if they can do this through a pandemic, imagine what increased iPhone sales, their flagship product, is going to do for the share price of the company. It could potentially send it through the roof. So what are we looking at here, guys? The main thing we want to focus on is the unveiling tomorrow, what they say about the iPhone 12, the different price points, and we want to gauge whether or not this is going to cause a super cycle of upgrades and conversions, maybe from another phone to an Apple iPhone. If this is the case, if this is what's going to happen, the bulls are going to be correct, the analysts are going to be correct, we're going to see that stock price just go through the roof, and we want to take advantage of it. You know, don't be afraid to buy a stock that's rising. I know a lot of people maybe have a fear of missing out or say, well, I need the stock to go down, I need the stock to go a little bit lower before I get back in. Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with buying a rising stock, especially in a rising market, and especially when that stock is safe and undervalued. So talking about that, that's exactly what VectorVest recommends. We recommend buying safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price in a rising market. And Apple is definitely rising in price during a rising market, so it might be time to take advantage of it. We see the pop today. We see what people and investors are expecting. They are expecting a bullish announcement tomorrow. They are expecting bullish sentiment, where the stock price wouldn't be increasing the day ahead of the event. So with that being said, with the case redesign, with the 5G, with the fact that we are potentially buying a rising stock in a rising market, don't be afraid to make a move. Don't be afraid to invest a little bit into Apple, of course following all of the other rules that we talk about here on the channel and here at VectorVest. You know, we don't want to risk more than 1% of our portfolio on any given trade. We want to make sure that Apple fits your trading plan as a trader and your trading style, whether you're conservative, prudent, speculative, or aggressive. And as long as all of these things are met, I think this could be an excellent time to make a lot of money in this trade. And look, if we invest, maybe we have a $10,000 position in Apple, and maybe after the event it goes up another 6%. Well, guess what? You just made about $600, $650. That's the price of the new low-range iPhone 12, or the expected price of the new iPhone 12. So if you invest that, if you're able to invest that into Apple stock and the stock price goes up just another 6%, you just got yourself a brand new iPhone 12 for free. We should take advantage of the situation, and we should always invest in safe, rising stocks when the market is rising, and that's the situation we're in right now. So if you found this video helpful, I know it wasn't a tech review, I know it wasn't talking about all the different specs, but if you found this video helpful, if you think that Apple might be a good trade, let me know in the comments below. If you're going to be taking part in this event tomorrow, if you're going to be trading this event, I want to know, so let me know down below. Don't forget to give this video a like. If that subscribe button is red, make sure you click it. Join the VV Nation, guys. We want to grow and we want to know together. And until the next time, I hope that all of you have an amazing day.